Colorado in the Wild is brought to you by Daily Real Estate, Hudson Auto Source in Silverthorne, Colorado, All Around Property Maintenance, Douglas County Firearms, All Season Auto Wash, Parker Trailers, and by Full Rut Archery in Parker. Well, folks, if you like fly fishing, we're headed to the up here on the southern slope at Mason Reservoir near, it's Pikes Peak right in front of us. This place has been closed for over 100 years, and we're going to catch some trout. We'll also be doing a bull hunt, but first, what do you say? Let's go fly fishing with Anglers Covey right here in Colorado Springs.
At Anglers Covey, we really are a full-service outfitter, full-service guide operation. We do classes, and obviously full-service retail. The thing that separates Anglers Covey from the rest of them are really our expertise. We're like a family here. We fish together, we're on the water all the time, and we're stewards of the sport. There's the one thing about fly fishing that I absolutely love is you could never stop learning. And as long as we have that attitude, we never stop learning. So it's one of those things that just keeps growing and growing, and that's really what the shop is about. So we really want to have an inviting atmosphere and talk to everybody that walks in the door and break those barriers down and get them into fly fishing.
The place where we're going to be fishing is called the South Slope Recreation Area, located on Pikes Peak, where there's two reservoirs, the McReynolds and the Mason. We'll be fishing the Mason Reservoir. After about a 1.5 mile drive from Colorado Springs, we had to hike in over a mile to Mason. This area has been closed to the public since the early 1900s and is now open 4 days per week by permit only. It's been used for decades as a cutthroat trout brood source, and it's played an important role in the greenback cutthroat recovery efforts. On this trip is Dave and Barbara Greenwood. They'll be watching their kids, Noah, Matthew, and Nicola, fish for cutthroat trout. Well, that's the clearest water I've seen.
It's almost like John knows what he's doing. He should be a guide or something. This is my first day.
He's like, I actually started to fall down the hill and told you all to follow me.
Yeah, right. So what we want to do is, when we're casting a fly rod, there's no weight. We're casting a dry fly. This is just a grasshopper pattern. It doesn't weigh anything. So the only way our line can shoot out there is in the motion of our cast. So it's all about the cast dynamics. And if you have good cast dynamics, you can cast from here to that rock with no weight. So it's all on our technique, no power. So that's when that fish comes up and puts his mouth around that, you hook him. And all you do is go like, you take your rod from here to here.
Okay. So like, okay, so just like this.
Yeah, so you want to bring that rod to the light. Got him. Okay, now just hold that rod straight up and down. Straight up and down. Now reel a little bit. Reel, reel, reel. We want constant tension. If he's coming towards you, reel. If that tension gets really intense, there you go, back off. Man, you're a pro, bud. Oh, that's a good one. Reel, reel. And then just kind of hold him there. He doesn't like us. We'll make him try to go back that way. So I want you to Statue of Liberty.
Oh, you got one. Fish on.
Fish on.
Oh, no, no.
Oh, we almost had a double.
Lose it?
Go again. It's
bigger.
Go play with him. Get him.
Think about that, Hoss.
That's cool.
All right, you hold him and turn him loose for me.
Before we do that, you got to get a close-up of these fish. So you guys all got to see this fish. So this is as close as you're going to find to a greenback cutthroat. and they are gorgeous.
That's what you said is the Colorado state fish?
Yep.
That's cool.
This is a little male. Look at that under his mouth there. Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
14 inches or so.
Yeah.
Oh, he's beautiful. Oh,
That's awesome.
Aren't they gorgeous?
That's cool.
You want to let this fish go? Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
So we're gonna put our rod over here. So what the first thing we want to do, brother, when we let a fish go, we want to get our hand wet. So go ahead and get your hand wet. Now they can't hurt you. So you want to really loose grip around that fish. So go ahead and stick your hand in the net. Once you get a grip around him, I'm gonna let the net go.
Oh, I just want to see
Slide
his
it out
fish.
here, and then Milton's gonna put his camera down there.
Dad,
And then you stick him in the
can you
water.
hold this for me while I go see it.
Beautiful.
Look at this
We'll be back right after the break with more fly fishing.
Well, we try to carry stuff that's proven. We handle all the major brand bows, the Pro Series, Matthews, Hoyt, PSE, Mission, Elite, Bowtech. All these companies have bows that cater to kids, women, men. It boils down to colors. Women tend to lean a little more towards black with pink or some colors that they want.
And if you don't have it, you can order it.
Yep.
Right here we put in a fire prevention system for this house here. And what we did, we came in with a sprinkler system around the whole and perimeter of the house. And we put a cistern in down at the bottom of the house, and we have a connection up at the front of the house for a fire truck can come in and refill the cistern if we need to be. But it's a 1,500 gallon cistern, and it'll hold water for this particular zone, it'll hold water for probably 45 minutes.
All right, so I think we need to be a little further out. So let me see
For
the
a
rock.
second, I saw it go under. I'm like,
So if you pull more line out, all you have to do is increase that pause on your back cast.
oh dear.
It's all right. It happens to us all. See it out there? You see it?
Yep.
Okay, cool. So we're gonna keep that. Oh, got him. Nice work. So don't just reel him in. We want to let him fight. So when that tension backs off, that's when we reel. So go ahead and reel a little bit. If he starts swimming right towards you, you want to reel. And if it gets really intense, take your hand off that reel. There you go. You're just keeping that reel. We got a double. Good job. Good job, Matthew. Ooh, that's a nice cutty. So what you want to do is kind of bend your rod out back this way. And then remember Statue of Liberty? Statue of Liberty. Now reel some of that line. Statue of Liberty, Statue of Liberty, Statue of Liberty, Statue of Liberty. Ooh, that's a pretty one.
Daddy's trying to catch it, Mom.
Hold on.
Daddy caught
Go ahead and reel.
I gotta find
No, no, you're going backwards.
Oh,
Mommy, Daddy
No,
caught
no,
it.
you there.
Hold on, Nicholas.
So it's always overhand. No, no, no. Keep that rod tip straight up.
Up, Matthew. Statue of Liberty.
Yep, straight up. Reel some line. Now don't just reel him in. Keep that rod straight up. There you go. Straight up, Statue of Liberty, and you caught your fish.
that's the first fish I've ever caught.
Look at that
Daddy
cutthroat.
has it?
No, yeah, but it's way
Mom,
Okay. Come on.
can you take?
Oh, yeah.
Can I hold it?
Of course. I'm gonna pop the fly out,
Alright,
and then
hold on,
we'll
Matthew.
put the rod down. And we'll kind of take our time with this guy. We can take some pictures, but we want to make sure he's...
Okay.
Actually,
Dave has a fish
if
in
you
his
just
hand
hold
over
him
there.
right there.
Dave, hold on.
Try to keep him in the water.
He is.
It's so pretty. It's
Double
pretty.
through there.
Did
Alright.
they catch some fish for you, Milton?
We're gonna do this. Don't step on the rod. Let's go over
Come on,
here.
Matthew. Go, go, go.
You did a good shot.
Come on, Matthew. Oh, leave the rod. Oh.
We're gonna put him right in the net.
Wow, look at the size of Matthews.
Matthew,
What's Matthew?
Oh,
Wait, where's Matthew?
I want a picture holding one.
I want this. I'm kind of worried about him. I want him. All right, let's give Matthew his shot here.
Matthew, just like put your hand around it.
Yeah, Matthew.
Look at sister helping.
Both hands. Both hands. Both hands. You got it.
Grab him and show him.
Hold him. Hold him tight. Hold him tight, dude. Hold him tight.
Hold him up. Awesome.
Nice job, Matthew.
All right, let him go. Let him go, baby.
Let him go, yeah.
Put him in. Let him go. Real gently.
Beautiful release.
That's awesome.
That's right.
Parker Trailer is Colorado's trailer and accessory destination. They have one of the largest number of choices in a variety of models and trailer brands. With the best factory-trained technicians in the industry that includes welding and fabrication, Parker Trailer puts customer satisfaction first.
We have some of the most experienced staff here and the largest parts inventory available to make sure your trailer's repaired right.
Go ahead, press straight back from here, letting your finger hinge here, and just come straight back like a button. Go ahead, aim in on that center top dot, cover it with the front sight, take out the slack, little bit, little bit, little bit. There you go. So those are the basic fundamentals of shooting and the basic fundamentals of marksmanship.
Awesome.
If you have any other questions, by all means ask, and we can get anything going for you that you need.
Awesome. If you guys are looking for professional training, you guys got to come down here to Aaron at DCF Guns because they can show you how to do it the right way.
Whether it's training, gunsmithing, firearm sales, or if you just want to come shoot in the range, we do it all right here in Castle Rock, Colorado, and we have fun doing it. So if you want to come down and say hi, I'm normally here Sunday through Thursday. I have my trained staff here 7 days a week, 10 to 7, and we'd be happy to take care of you.
Now what do you say let's go on an elk hunt and we'll be back with more fly fishing.
He's coming down. That's a good bull. Wow. He's getting closer. There they are, they're coming down. Here he comes. Here he comes. Right by the gal. You gotta get him. Draw back. Draw back.
If you're looking for a Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, or Cadillac at the price you want to pay, check out our friends at Hudson Auto Source. There's a reason this family-owned dealership has been around for over 40 years. You know, if you want to avoid the hassle and the big city prices, give my friends at Hudson Auto Source a call, or hey, go to the website. Folks, they'll treat you right.
Holy cow. You've got shot him. Get another arrow. Shoot him, he's right there. Shoot him again in the chest. Shoot him. Shoot him.
just died. You see my whole body was shaking. First bull.
Got Garrett's first bull right here, and his first archery bull.
Oh, nice! Snap! Oh! Look at that.
Isn't that nice?
That's how it's done. That's what we're after, boys.
All right, what's the deal with the hallway back here and one in the front? Tell us.
What is that?
What happened?
Well, that's the exit side. That's a little better than the entry side.
He was actually walking, and I didn't let him stop, which he would have. And I shot him a little far back. Ran up 20 yards or so. He was 37 out. All I had was a neck shot, so I threw one through his neck.
Through the neck.
Went 40 yards and fell over.
Oh, we got some good buglers on him. Look at those
guys.
He wouldn't have got him. If I wasn't there calling, he would not have got that.
What do you think about that, Garrett?
Hey, he went from cameraman to guide.
Hey.
Hey, he gone, Jack.
Folks, after the break, we're going to be back and we're going to be with a young lady. And hey, she's going to catch her first fish high in the mountain right here in Colorado. Now, folks, if you're looking for one of the most prestigious places to live in the city of Castle Rock, it's right here at the Pinion Soleil area. It's right off of Founders. We have got a wonderful home with views. And of course, you can see here the caliber of a home it is. It's got an entry gate into your 3-car attached garage and your double detached garage. And folks, as you can see, the guys are just now finishing the yard work up. This home is ready to buy right now. Folks, one of the cool things about a home in this class is when you walk into the main level, the first thing you see, of course, is over here at the study. And for this kind of home, you'd expect some surprises. In the wall here, you take off the magnet board and you open up your own little private closet here for whatever use you might want that for. And then you continue down the hallway here into the great room, and over to your right is a large fireplace. The ceiling looks like it may be 20 feet or more. Let's go straight to the kitchen. This is something that most everybody will enjoy. If you're a cook, you got this, a leather type granite 12-foot island here. Vegetable sink here comes complete with, of course, the pot filler. You can reach over here and fill pots on your 4-foot, 6-burner decor oven stove with a griddle on top, and one of the most powerful suction devices available to the outside. This kitchen was made to entertain. Now then, still on the same level, right off the kitchen, is a huge covered deck out here, complete with your table. And folks, the views, I mean, this is a rare piece of property sitting right here. Castle Rock is about a mile, the main part of Castle Rock where the Target stores and all are. I-25 is right down there, but look here, look at the views. Back in the home, you have a butler's pantry, a formal dining room. The master bedroom has all the views you want. A fireplace and a door to your veranda. You'd expect a large tub with a shower and a walk-in closet bigger than most folks' bedroom. Now upstairs you have 3 private suites with the views. You know, a home of this caliber wouldn't be complete without a playroom downstairs with a walkout basement part, complete with a media room. And folks, downstairs it also has 2 bedrooms, a bath and a half, and the wet bar. Okay, if you just joined us, we're high in the mountains of Colorado fly fishing with some kids, and hey, some of them it's the very first time, and we're catching, what are we catching? These are cutthroat?
Cutthroat trout.
We're catching cutthroat trout right here in the mountains. What is this all about?
Don't sit down,
Reel some line. No. You want to keep that rod straight up and down.
Okay,
we want that tension. We want that bounce. Now you reel. When that tension comes off, that's when we reel. When it gets really intense, stop reeling. That's a good fish.
That's a big fish.
Come on, Nicola, you bring it in.
Oh, look at it.
Yeah, girl.
This is much easier than...
Okay, now go ahead and stop reeling. Nice.
Oh, wow.
Go ahead and just keep
Look
that rod tall. That's the only thing you want to do.
Wow.
Look at it.
Bam!
That's like 16.
Oh my gosh.
Go ahead and lower that rod.
Whoa, he's so big.
Right
Look at the size of that.
That is a beautiful male cutthroat.
We need a picture of you holding that one up in front of you.
Here, take the reel from her. Am I in your way here?
No, you go on.
Hold the net. So what we want to do with this guy, because he's bigger, we're going to get both hands wet, and you're going to put, I'm going to show you first. You're going to put both hands behind the fish like this. So one here and one on his tail. And you're going to pick him up like that and show him to Mr. Milton. I'm going to hold the net right under you.
If you can, you turn and show me. Actually, I'm coming over there. What am I
If he
doing?
starts flipping around, just drop it. Up towards his head. And when you lift him up, point his belly towards the river. No.
Look at, show him to me.
Keep it above the net, so if he drops you.
So we want, instead of having the fish like this, we want him like that.
You can do it. Just firm but gentle.
All right, release him into the camera.
All right, put him down into the camera, Nicola. Release him into the camera. He
Down.
said. Down on the ground there. Oh.
Nice work. That was the biggest one.
You better catch up now, dude.
Sorry, you're not.
You want to try a new spot?
You got.
Archived footage.
So you have 2 out of 3 now, because he's caught one before, but these 2 never have.
Oh, really?
See what happens? Like your cast starts.
So that was 2 first fish.
Wow.
So essentially, the float line is on the reel, and this allows us a little bit of weight to cast these flies, and it also floats, so our flies stay afloat out there. Now, the general rigging here is this float line comes to the end here, and we have a little piece of what's called amnesia tied on to the end of this with a nail knot, and then we have our leader. So basically, it goes fly line to our leader, down to tippet, and then we tie our fly on the tippet. So this leader is actually tapered. It's very thick at the top, and as you go down, it gets thinner and thinner and thinner. So this is the end that pretty much remains invisible, and those fish don't see it. As a guide, and most of us here in the shop, there's two knots that I use, and they are very easy. The first one is the knot that we would use to attach our tippet to our leader. So that tapered leader comes down. So just for demonstration purposes, I'm going to use some of this old fly line. So the dark line is going to be our leader, and this is going to be our tippet. Forgive me, surgeons out there, I've already been corrected on this, but this is how we know it. This is called a double surgeon's knot. So we line up both of these together. We throw one loop. We go through one time, and then we go through twice. We pull, and then pull opposing. Then we would clip our knot right at the tag ends, and that would be our knots. That's a double surgeon's knot, how we attach the tippet to the leader. So there's one knot. Now our next knot, many of you are probably familiar with. It's called a clinch knot. So we're going to pretend this is our fly and this is our tippet that we just tied to our leader. So I'm going to go through the eye of the hook. I'm going to twist this about 6 to 7 times. Get those little braids in there. I'm going to take the tag end here and I'm going to go through the loop of the line that's real close to the eye of the hook there. And I'm going to seat this. I'm going to cut it off there, and there's my knot for my fly.
Well, and that's what you learn free right here at Angler.
Yeah, we do that every Saturday, and it's part of our Orvis 101 program. We are an Orvis endorsed outfitter, so we do a lot of the Orvis classes here. And the 101 class was a class that was designed by Orvis, and we do that here in the shop. It's completely free. We have them every Saturday at 8, 9, 10, and 11 o'clock. So yeah, I mean, sit students in here and we learn a little bit about this and our rigging, and we cast some rods. So it gives them a very good first exposure to fly fishing.
The kids didn't want to leave. The guide knew exactly what he was doing. I would, recommend it so highly. It was so great for the kids. They were first timers at fly fishing, and now we could go out and do that, absolutely. Although we'd probably get a guide again next time.
They trained the kids though.
They did. They absolutely trained the kids.
The kids had never touched a fly fishing rod before, and you showed them what to do, and half an hour later they were pros.
Well, folks, I hope you enjoyed the show. And remember, if you've got a property that you really want to sell, you got to ask the agent one thing. Has he ever listed a $1 million property, a $2 million, $3 million, much less sold one? I've sold several multi-million-dollar properties without any problem. We can do everything else any other real estate agent can. I'm a realtor designation. We can put it in realtor.com. We can put it on the MLS. Publications. I published my first magazine back in 1989. We know what publications to put your particular property in, whether it be a high-end residential or a resort property or hunting property. We know these publications. We'll also put it on our TV show. There's no other real estate agent in the state of Colorado that can put it on TV like we can. If we can't sell it, you owe us nothing. So give us a call. We'll be happy to come out and meet with you that day. So, till next week, I'm Milton Daly. We'll see you then.